Hare Krishna, welcome to the channel Pray and Preach. My friend Shrikunda, she's a bit busy, so I'm here alone this time. This video is a really special video, and this is a VYASA Puja offering for His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaja. VYASA Puja is on the 9th of April 2024, and due to his medical conditions, we are very much praying every single day, every single moment that may he be here in Vrindavan. And it's very overwhelming for all the devotees, for all the disciples especially, to be able to be here in the yearly safari, which is a yatra by His Holiness. But Guru Maharaj is not here, so that's a really overwhelming situation for all the disciples. But what to do? Krishna is the controller. Before I want to share something from Srila Rupa Goswami's Updesha Amrit, Nectar of Instruction, where in the 6th verse he speaks about the characteristics of a pure devotee. And here's it. Being situated in his original Krishna conscious position, a pure devotee does not identify with the body. Such a devotee should not be seen from a materialistic point of view. Indeed, one should overlook a devotee as having a body born in a low family, a body with a bad complexion, a deformed body, or a diseased or infirm body. According to ordinary vision, such imperfections may seem prominent in the body of a pure devotee, but despite such seeming defects, the body of a pure devotee cannot be polluted. It is exactly like the water of the Ganges, which sometimes during the rainy season are full of bubbles, foam, and mud. The Ganges waters do not become polluted. Those who are advanced in spiritual understanding will bathe in the Ganges without considering the condition of the water. So, of course, there is a reason behind why I spoke this verse. A pure devotee like His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj, he is not on the bodily level, bodily platform, और ये उसका जीता जागता उदाहरण है. Since the time he fell sick, since 2008, his health has been like this. Can you imagine? We fall sick for 1 day, 2 days. What our sadhana is. It just, the first thing we lose is our sadhana. So this is a very big motivation, and actually our Guru Maharaj has set certain examples which is definitely not, which cannot be followed by such insignificant jivas like us, but to understand that how it is to get the love of Godhead, and what is the driving force when you have the love of Godhead. His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj is continuously since 2000, since his health went down, number of initiations, number of preaching, number of activities, number of instruction that has been given by Srila Prabhupada. Tremendously, amazingly, like the TOVP project, the going to Bangladesh and just giving initiations for 1,000 devotees just in 1 day. It's just inconceivable. So it's an open secret now, and Srila Jayapataka Swami Maharaj himself has said that it's an open secret that Srila Prabhupada told him that you are the associate of Lord Chaitanya. And Srila Prabhupada also said that he asked that how can I be a associate, like Jayapataka Swami Maharaj asked Srila Prabhupada, and he said that what is your name, what was your Purva Ashram name? And he said Gordon John. Then Srila Prabhupada said, yes, Gaur Dhan Jan. So like sometimes we need to understand that it's not that कि एक शिष्य ने प्रभुपाद से दीक्षा लिया, फिर वो भक्ति करते करते सन्यासी बन गए, उसके बाद उन्होंने दीक्षा, वो गुरु बन गया, फिर दीक्षा देना शुरू कर दिया. It's not like that. Some pure devotees has been sent by Krishna. Some pure devotees have been sent by Krishna for the propagation of this mission, and one of the soldiers sent by Krishna is His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaja. All the disciples of mine are sent by His Holiness Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada for the mission, for the help to propagate this Lord Shri Krishna Chaitanya Sankirtan mission. And Jayapataka Swami Maharaj has been a tremendous guru. Like if you go any temple across the world, it's not even possible. It's everywhere he has his disciples. Like if you go to a temple, even in Vrindavan, like I was surprised. I didn't know, of course, that in Surya Kund, the Pujari is a disciple of His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaja. Like not even just in ISKCON centers, it's even in Braj. This is just so amazing. And we always talk about Trinada Pishunichena. He's the perfect example of Trinada Pishunichena. If you really want to understand the verse, we can just look up to his personality. He accepts everyone. He doesn't see any disqualification. Just like Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu. He is just giving out the mercy freely. Srila Jayapataka Swami Maharaj sees no faults in anyone. If he just, it's a heart-to-heart connection from guru to a disciple. So if he sees that there is a fire, there's a small light that you want to do some devotional service to Krishna, he just accepts you just like that. Sometimes we feel that the guru, he has so many disciples. Like for example, His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj was given the instruction to make 50,000 disciples at least, and the instruction was by Srila Prabhupada, of course. Till this date, he hasn't stopped giving initiations. So devotees or disciples might feel that he's not so approachable. Like how can I express? Always remember, this is just heart to heart. Like I remember once, just maybe 2-3 months back, I was reading some books, and this question became so loud in my mind that I wasn't able to understand what I'm gonna do now, because sometimes there is no answer to a question. And I was thinking that if Krishna is so amazing, if Krishna is so beautiful, if Krishna has this all 6 opulences and he's just an amazing personality of Godhead, then how would I even have to go to the lower taste and to come back to this material world? Of course, this is a never-ending question in ISKCON, but I'm just sharing just for the sake of sharing, and my experience, how I got the answer. So that was my shaking moment. Like I was thinking that what is happening? Like why is it? I was really disturbed. Like, why would I want to be here? Like it's just not so conceivable. And then I kept on meditating, and I was sleeping, and I was reading, and I was just always, my consciousness was just there. You won't believe, or maybe you will believe, but in the evening, like every day there's like classes, the first thing he spoke, without any context, there was no context actually, he just said that, for example, if there is a very bad tsunami and from your ship you fell into the ocean, and the sharks and the whale are surrounding you, and you are trying to save your life, and the other boat comes with the life jacket to save you, but you're constantly asking that person, how did I come here? How did I fall? What to do? How did I, like, he's helping you, but you're not taking his help, but you're just continuously asking him. Both person, he said, just come back. All your questions will be answered. Right now, just come back. Come to the boat. And then Guru Maharaj said that we shouldn't focus much. Actually, the reason I'm speaking this question is because I also get this question. And we should understand that we have limited brain, we have limited consciousness, and our only duty is to understand the instruction of Srila Prabhupada and your Guru and go back to God in this one lifetime, and then done. Like, I was listening to my Guru Maharaj's lecture yesterday, and like he said that until you go back to Godhead, the battle with Maya doesn't stop. Like, it's a constant battle you have to win. Every moment, like Kadam Swami Maharaj was saying, that you have to conquer Krishna every single moment. Like, you have to prove to Krishna every single moment that you want him. You don't want Maya, you don't want to be here in this material world. It's like a constant proof. You have to keep on telling Krishna, Krishna, I don't want to be here. Krishna, I want you, I want you, I want you. Enough of this. I want you now. It's an urgency. I want you now. I cannot be without you. And this is a serious thing, that we are very weak. And one of the teachings of Guru Maharaj is that we should go in front of deities and really pray sincerely that we are very weak. And at any moment we can be distracted or diverted from the path of Krishna consciousness. But please make me strong. Please make me an instrument at the lotus hands of Srila Prabhupada. That I do the needful, I serve them, and go back to God. So, like, some questions we cannot understand, and the only way we can understand is by following the instructions of Guru and Srila Prabhupada and going back to Godhead, and then all our questions will be answered. And we shouldn't be foolish enough. We shouldn't be foolish to just leaving something on oh, maybe I'm not getting this answer, so I should leave everything. Do you think you can be happier in the material world? Srila Prabhupada said, spiritual life is hard, but material life is impossible. And you have to keep on reminding yourself every single morning you wake up. What is your why power? Why are you waking up for Mangal Aarti? Why are you chanting 16 rounds? Why are you following 4 regulative principles? Why is that you want to be in this association of devotees? Why? What is the reason? It's because you have to cross over the modes of material nature and cross the ocean of birth, old age, disease, and death, and go back to God, so that you don't have to come here and again repeatedly being in this material world. Like Srila Prabhupada has said in his books that at some point you have to go back to Godhead, because that is our constitutional position, and at one point we have to go back. So why not this lifetime? Why you have to wait? Why you have to wait for another human life? Because only human life can take you back to Godhead, right? Why can't we become sincere in this lifetime and give it all to our spiritual masters and Srila Prabhupada and go back in this lifetime? Krishna wants us to come back. Guru wants us to go back. Srila Prabhupada wants us to come back. Where is the leniency? So we just cannot say that there is a problem in the process, or there's a problem in the devotees, or there's no problem. It's just that if you're going to find faults, you'll only see faults. If you're going to see the good, you're only going to see the good, which is also one of the qualities of our Guru Maharaj, that he only sees the good in devotees and just keeps on, just makes them amazing. Just like that. Also, one of the teachings is that his mood, and like we all know that whoever is following Srila Prabhupada has to have this dasa nudas mood, that you are the servants of every living entity. You just understand that you are a servant and you have to serve everyone. Today in Gauranga Prabhu's class, ISKCON Vrindavan, he spoke about that, how it is so important to have that devotee care. Like he was telling that when Srila Sanatana Goswami had some bodily defects because of drinking not so clear water, he was very depressed, and he was thinking that why Mahaprabhu is hugging me all the time, and I just want to commit suicide because I cannot see Mahaprabhu hugging and touching my disgusting body. And then Mahaprabhu said that if committing suicide would have given anyone Krishna Prem, I would have done it million times. But this body is now mine, and you don't know the future that I have kept for this body, what I want to fulfill through this body. So this body, you have surrendered your life unto me, so this body is mine. So we should also understand that the moment you surrender, your body is not yours, and it's just for the, like, that's why it should be our regular prayer to become an instrument in the lotus hands of Guru, and just having an unflinching faith and surrender unto them. So because they are the controllers, and what can you think good of yourself? Have you ever thought good of yourself? Like, I know all the decisions I have made which were wrong. I know that I was foolish, right? So just understand that we are servant and we have limited brain, and with that limited brain, because of the conditioning of this material existence, our 4 defects, cheating and committing mistake and like all these things, this will not give us a good solution if we try to do something. You know what I mean? Like, if you try to make a decision, you cannot make a decision on your basis. You have to ask your Guru, because they know what you cannot know now. They can see what you cannot see now. So yes, Srila Sanatana Goswami was a bit disturbed. Then even Srila Sanatana Goswami, even though he's an amazing devotee, what to talk of Sanatana Goswami Pad, but he also had a moment of shaken like philosophy. So Gauranga Prabhu was telling that how it is, like, one can speak about the philosophy and give amazing classes, but sometimes it happens, because they are also human being first, that you want to know the same philosophy from someone else. You have the knowledge, you know the philosophy, but you cannot come out from that shaken up philosophy situation from your own. You have to have the, and this is what we call devotee care. It's not that we are just gonna go in front of that person and say, just chant, be happy, why are you feeling like that, just stop it, are you, dude, you are the one who was speaking so nicely in the Srimad Bhagavatam class. No, it's just not like that. We have to help each other grow. We have to help each other. That's what Nectar of Instruction says. Dadati pratiganati goyatam akhyati prishyati. These are the 6 loving exchanges between the devotees, and they have to hear confidential stuff, confidential talks among the devotees. Of course, it has to be all about Krishna, but sometimes being in this material world, it's just not practical to be in always happy situation, and the ups and downs of life, they just hit us. We know the philosophy, we know everything, but still we become like disturbed. Then we need devotees and their love and their support and their care, and which can help us to come out of the situation and then stabilize ourselves again. So Srila Jayapataka Swami Maharaj has amazingly taken care of the devotees, and he has never made anyone feel bad. This is the quality of pure devotees, that they just see the good in people. They just see the best. Even though somebody is a garbage, they can just see the good in that. One of the main teachings of His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj is to establish Gaurang Mahaprabhu Gaur Nitai in every town and village. And it's our duty to continue the legacy. Actually, we are only living in this material world to preach Krishna consciousness. We don't have any business to be in this material world. This material world does not serve us in any way, and we just want to be with Krishna as soon as possible. But while we are here, we have to preach so that we can bring more souls back to Srimati Radharani, so that Srimati Radharani can utilize the rasa in the service of Krishna. So we should be opening our eyes now, that perfect yourself and follow nicely, become pure, and while becoming pure, give this knowledge to everyone. We have to establish Gauranga in every house. Har Ghar Gauranga. This is the like he was telling, Guru Maharaj was saying that how Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister of India, he says Har Ghar Tiranga. So he said that now we should be doing Har Ghar Gauranga. So everywhere should be Gauranga, because nobody knows Gaur Nitai. Nobody knows. Like, Gaur Nitai are mercifully giving such an amazing boon to the human society by giving the love of Godhead, and nobody knows about them. They are only standing in front of Radha Shyam Sundar, Krishna Balaram maximum, but Gaur Nitai, there's no much crowd. We have to preach. We have to understand that how amazing, how important it is to preach about the mercy of Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda. This is our duty now. We have to continue the legacy, and we are only living in this material world to preach. We don't have any other business other than that. The funny thing about preaching is that even though we know it's important, but we are shy and we think that people will make fun of us. Who cares? You are thinking about yourself. That means you're not Krishna conscious, you're self-conscious. I know whatever I'm speaking in these videos and all the videos that I have ever uploaded on Pray and Preach with my friend, I know they're not perfect, but it's just that we are trying. And like, it's a very amazing feeling, because very soon on the, like, there's this initiation ceremony, and 6 of the group members, they are getting initiated by Guru Maharaj, and like, it's all the mercy of the Guru Maharaj. Came just a passage for them to come to Guru Maharaj, like, we know that our movement is a preaching movement, but we are just shy. Why we are shy? Srila Prabhupada, he did so much. Now at least we can do our one person to just at least make him smile by our menial efforts. So yeah, just please don't be shy, and if you see anyone who is just merely wasting their human form of life, try to preach to them, try to tell them that you want to be happy. I have a secret how to be happy. You want to know that? I can help you with that. Just give a book, maybe a small book, especially Perfect Question, Perfect Answer. That's my favorite book though. Amazing book, so underrated. Please read Perfect Question, Perfect Answers. You can read from Google, like the PDF is there. Anyways, so yeah, please register for the course again, I'm saying, because if you're not reading books, you cannot have any determination in your Krishna consciousness, and that's a fact. That's not exaggeration. But all the problems I see in devotees' life is just because of lack of reading of books, Srila Prabhupada books. Guru Maharaj, all the disciples of Srila Prabhupada, they have been just telling us each and every single moment to read Srila Prabhupada books, but we are so determined that we are not going to read. So just a humble prayer that if you so desire, then please read Srila Prabhupada books. All your problems, all the anxiety, distress, so everything will be over if you read Srila Prabhupada books. Srila Prabhupada books gives you an eye vision. They give you the vision to see as a particular problem in a way which can no longer make you disturbed. Just understand what I'm saying. I'm saying from my own personal experience. Just understand that reading books is the only remedy for you to improve your chanting, to make you a nice human being, for making you confident, for making you less attached and full of knowledge. You wouldn't want to entertain your time in doing stupid things because you know what is more important. And it's just a way of living that provides, like books provides you a way of living. And yeah, you will understand why you're doing Krishna consciousness, why you are practicing Krishna consciousness if you read Srila Prabhupada books, because Vyavasayatmika buddhi ekeha kurunandana. If you're not fixed up, if you are not certain about something, then you might lose interest. That's what, when we diverge from Krishna consciousness path, we leave ISKCON or we do whatever, because we do not have that Vyavasayatmika buddhi, that fixed consciousness that this is something that I want to do for the rest of my life and go back to Godhead. You're not fixed enough in the philosophy because of the lack of reading of books. So choice is yours. Krishna gives you the intelligence. Krishna gives the reciprocation. Whatever is there in your heart, you cannot lie to Krishna. And it's not about any ashram, it's not about any varna, it's not about any like if you're going to college, a student or office, it's not about that. It's just not about that. It's just about your conviction. Conviction has to be strong to be Krishna conscious. And if it is there, then nobody can stop you from being Krishna conscious. Because life is long and you have to keep on winning the battle against Maya. And association is important, yes. So just understand that wherever you are, just follow the instruction of your spiritual master. Read Srila Prabhupada books and go back to God in this one lifetime. And lastly, I want to speak something from so basically one thing I always tell everyone who asks me anything, like questions that I get from devotees, that I think that it's very important because there are so many things to know. Like, remember when we were students, we used to have some kind of, like I used to have some kind of vision boards. Okay, this has to be done. Okay, chemistry में इतने questions हैं आज करने हैं, maths इतना है, ये है, commerce syllable. But we think that Krishna consciousness में ये सब की क्या ज़रूरत है? We are taking Krishna consciousness so cheaply, honestly, and I'm not shy to say that because I see people doing that. So I think it's really important if you make a vision board, like, and put it in front of like your room, like every day you wake up, you look up to that, and just write down your struggling anarthas. I'm not kidding. I know it might sound funny, but just write down whatever you have to work on. Like, if ever you feel there's a problem with you and there's some problem with the dealings of devotee, may it be, okay, you have jealousy or you are just very not so approachable and you're like, I don't want to talk to this devotee. Just write it down, like just a small points, and you won't believe your life will change. And every day you are gonna read it and you'll know that how you have to act now. So every day when you wake up from Mangal Arati, you'll go to the temple, and that anartha that you wrote, Krishna will help you to remind to not commit that same mistake again that you did previously. And also write down some amazing motivating quotes. Also especially write down the 10 name offenses. Also, yes, one of the most important things that my Guru Maharaj just told, that the reading of Namashtakam by Srila Rupa Goswami is really important if your japa is trash. Because it's the Namashtakam, when we read it, all the 10 offenses, they get diluted. So we should really make it a practice of reading Namashtakam by Srila Rupa Goswami. So go to Google, take a screenshot, maybe write it down and put it on your vision board. And yes, that way, just do something about Krishna consciousness. Like, just don't be idle, just being a robot and going to the Mangal Arati, chanting. You have to be sincere enough. Like, we have been preparing for the exams in student life, and it was just a big deal preparing for the exams, like 10th boards and 12th boards. We used to have a proper setup of studying. And what about the final exam, which is death? We are not preparing enough, and it can happen in any moment. At least we knew the date of examination on the 10th and the 12th, but death can come at any moment. I know, sitting here just in front of the camera, I cannot do much preaching, but whatever I can tell you is that please be sincere and serious. This is the time you have to do something. Otherwise, you will just be rotting in this material. We are called eternal Baddha, Nitya Baddha. Why? Because if we don't raise a finger, if we don't raise a pinky to do something about our spirituality, about Krishna consciousness, we will still be here forever and ever. Forever. It's our duty to do something about Krishna consciousness, to do something for Krishna, so do some devotional service to go back home, back to God. Otherwise, we'll just lie here forever and ever. It's just only by our effort and of course the mercy of Gurus. So I'm just saying that this is a serious thing, and we don't want to rot here forever. And very, very mercifully, Krishna has given us this human form of body. And please just utilize this human form of body only for the pleasure or only for the service of Guru Gauranga. And this can happen in any varna, this can happen in any ashram, this can happen in any society, in any college, student life, working, non-working, housewife. It can happen anywhere. Do your prescribed duty. Do whatever you're doing as an offering to Krishna. Depend on Krishna. Do what you're doing just for Krishna. Simple. Your life will be fine. You can go back to God easily in this lifetime. Just depend on Krishna for everything you do. Just be Krishna conscious. Always be conscious of Krishna. Be so absorbed in Krishna that you don't care about anything else. Easier said than done, but practice it. Make a vision board. Every single day, keep on practicing. Whatever you want will be given. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is so merciful. Don't care about anything else. He will see what you need. He will give you. Your duty is to not hanker or lament, but to just focus on your devotional life, devotional service to Krishna. That's all I can say. Please pray for His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaja, that he continues to preach nicely, and may he be available as long as he can, and give us his valuable, most precious association. And he's a fighter. He's never tired. He's a fighter, and he's just our beloved Guru Maharaj. Srila Guru Maharaj, Srila His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaja ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Changing the face of the earth, giving her children new birth.